Hello, everyone. Let me know if this mic is working, how it sounds. Also, yes, you see correctly. My head is filled with curling, or I guess perm rods, because I'm curling my hair overnight. So, hello. Cozy Mystery Triple Chocolate Cheesecake Murder. Ooh. And reading Regretting You, page 22. Listening to The Legacy from NetGalley, 73% in, and e-reading Crime and Parchment. Okay, I need to look up some of these. Triple. I've never read a cozy mystery. Oh, I like this cover. Oh my gosh, it's set in the state where I live. That's so cool. I think. Yep. Um. Sounds good. What did you end up rating it? And what else did you say? Crime and Parchment. Is it by Daphne Silver? Another cozy mystery? Juniper saw 1,200-year-old books in Ireland. She learned how their covers were stolen centuries ago and never to be seen again. How could they end up in a small Chesapeake Bay town? This sounds good. I should add some more cozy mysteries to my TBR. I feel like I'm always reading like very serious things. Like, yeah, high stakes all the time. Literally, let me see if I can show my story graph. Also, let me know how the audio is. I think last time we were having some problems. But hopefully. I'm going to try to show my stats. Also, I surpassed my goal for the year, which is very exciting. I should clear all these tabs. Hello. How are you? And what are you reading? See, I need to get on my cozy mystery game. Also, what's the difference between a cozy mystery and a cozy thriller? Are there cozy thrillers? I never hear people say that. I need to look that up now. Okay, it looks like they're kind of merged into one. I guess, yeah. It says a thriller is mostly suspense, dread, and fear um, of a future crime instead of one that's already happened, which I guess that's true. Yeah, and a mystery is more solving one that's already been done. So maybe it wouldn't be so cozy if you're like, it's thrilling. Maybe that's the opposite. Yay. Okay. Thank you. Nice. Hello. Oh my gosh. I just read that for Black Halloween last month. I hope you enjoy it. I didn't read the original Carrie, but I've seen the movie. But I want to read it because I've heard that Tiffany D. Jackson took, or at least like the way that she paid homage to the original story was like very clever. And so I didn't get those little like sneak peeks or like similarities because I haven't read the first book. So maybe I'll go back and read that. But I'm not really a Stephen King person. I do have like one or two of his books on my shelves that I have yet to read. I think I have Salem's Lot, but it's also in like the really short, like thin ass text books. If y'all know what I'm talking about, like like those old books. And I'm like, I'm not gonna read that. Like I need it, and that's way too small. I'm not doing that. But I hope you enjoy this. Yeah, that's fair. If you have any recommendations, I just feel like I want to read things that are more low stakes, but I just feel like I'm not gonna enjoy them. Like even the contemporary, like general fiction books I read still have like very important social commentary or complex character and relationship dynamics. Not saying cozies don't can't have that because I'm sure they do. I just when I think of cozy, I think of like lightweight, relaxing. You don't have to think about it. And I don't typically read books like that. But maybe I just have a misunderstanding. And maybe it also just depends on how the author goes about writing the cozy mystery. Is that the name of the book? Or is that like a phrase? I had an overnight for my job last night. Okay, this is a manga series. I love manga covers. They're just like so good. This looks fun. Actually, this sounds so good. Hannah is cursed into being a dog from her first kiss, and the only way for her to break from the curse is to get the second kiss as a dog from her first kiss. That sounds like an adventure. But I was saying I was working at my overnight and I was planning out like what I want to finish before the end of the year. And one of them is um a manga series by Yoshihiro Togashi. Did I say that right? I needed to make sure. But it's my favorite anime, and this year I finally got around to reading it, and I think there are like 37 in like the actual series. I've read 15. Um, but then there are like two additional volumes that are like set in the same universe. I think one is like giving more detail to, well, I don't want to ruin it in case anyone reads it. Never mind. But I'm excited to read those because my library has the two additional volumes that are not in the series. So I'm like, I want to read all of them. So I requested holds for like 10 and like 16 through 25, something like that. Or 26. So hopefully I really want to finish it by the end of the year. I think I can. Along with like some other series that I'm in the middle of. Or like companion novels. Like I read The Perfect Wife by Shanora Williams. That's a really good like romance thriller question mark. It's like a revenge plot. It's really good though. But there's a companion. novel to that, and I have it checked out. So I want to read that. And then she just came out with another book that I'm thinking is a companion novel because they all have like the same font, like similar covers. And I know the first two books, like you can read either one without having read the other, but there's like in The Perfect Wife, there's a couple that's mentioned, and that's what the second book is about, that couple. And so I'm like, is this the same thing with the third book? Because I was like reading it and I didn't recognize any of the names from the first book. So I'm like, maybe they're mentioned um the Perfect Wife. Because I think it's the third one is also the perfect something. I don't know, but there's just like maybe I'll do a video. There's a lot of books, not a lot, but a few books that I wanna and series I wanna finish before the end of the year. Oh, see, I don't watch any dramas either, but I don't really watch TV. That sounds like it'd be good though. That's for a good day to be a dog. You read Carrie on Halloween. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing a lot. I really enjoyed The Weight of Blood. Ooh, that's fun. I'm also sending good vibes. I hope we find some good books to pick up. Yeah, they're not. But maybe a change of, you know, maybe a change would be good for me. That's good. We love when we love our books. I'm having a pretty good, let me not jinx it, but I'm having a pretty good. I did give one book so far in November 3 stars. What was that? Oh, This Is Where We Talk Things Out, which is also horror. But I just don't like characters that make decisions that don't make sense. Like, and if they're gonna make a decision that doesn't make any sense, I need the author to like be compelling in the reasons why. Like even if it's like that's a really goofy decision, I need you to give me some like context about why they're making that decision instead of just having me assume. Because I can assume a lot and I'm like, okay, that would make sense if I assume this, but I don't want to assume. I want you to tell me why. Because it could also, if I'm assuming, it could also be that this character is just goofy and I don't like reading books like that. That book, it really irritated me, but it was like 86 pages, so I didn't invest too much time. I think so too. And most of the volumes are like around 200 pages. They're very quick. So I think I can do that too. Oh, I've heard of this one. Spy Family. That's so fair. See if your library has it though. Because that's what I'm doing. If you like to check out books from the library. Like I've read all. I do want to eventually buy the whole series of Hunter x Hunter, but all of them that I've read so far has been through my library, which is awesome. Ooh, I didn't know it's on Libby. How are like digital mangas? Are they in color? I've never read one. I mean, if it's on your Kindle, no. So that may not. But if it's on Libby, it should be in color, right? I've never read a digital one. 3 stars is, I feel like when I give 3 stars, I'm like, I didn't hate it, but I'm not gonna buy it. And it was just okay. It was just okay. It's just average. It's just average. Yeah. Yes, you should. Even if you don't use it a lot. it helps like the libraries to have people sign up for cards to support them. But you should. I was so surprised because I had a library card when I was in high school, but then when I went away for college, like I didn't really go to the library. So I just had to get a new card this year, and I'm like just being more active at the library and like figuring out they have so many events. They have so many events, like ranging from like storytelling and music and crafts from for infants like less than a year old all the way to like adults, like technology, like literacy, like teaching people how to use computers and their phones, helping people get like records expunged so that they can find employment and housing. I'm like, the library, they're a pillar in the community. They're actually like doing a lot. And I didn't know that. Like, I think we just think it's just books, but there's probably a lot that our libraries are doing that we don't realize. Okay. I think Bree from Lock Booktition read that one, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the first time I heard of it, but I've only heard good things. That's not them blurring. That's so funny. I wonder why they do that. Because I'm assuming it's not going to be. Wait, is it like censoring the images or the text? Because I'm assuming it wouldn't be like that in the actual physical book. So I wonder why they're doing that for the ebook. Oops. Okay. You can't really read the pages. Libby has it so you can read the manga using their app and others are read. Okay. Yeah, I might check out just to see what it looks like. I know, I'm like, that's so funny. How many sprints? I think I'm going to do maybe 4. But don't hold me to that because when the sleep hits, I'm hopping off this junk. But my goal is 4 because I did take a nap. So I'm like, I'm a little bit awake and I want to do some cleaning. So I think I'm going to do 4. Maybe more, maybe less. At least 2. I only read volume 1, which is why I can't remember. Okay. Oh. Okay. I've never read those. Oops. Whoa, what did I do? Okay. Um I've heard of those. Korean, I don't want to butcher that. Manhwas? Um okay. And I've just been reading more like graphic novels in general this year. I've read like well, it's like a local oops, sorry. A local like Minnesotan author, queer author came out with this one called Mimosas, which is funny because I don't drink, but it's about like queers in their 30s and like the party scene and dating and how it's a struggle. And about like breakups and heartbreak and being a single parent. It was a really good book. But oh, it was a graphic novel. That's okay. We're gonna get started pretty soon, like in a minute. So hopefully you can get some reading done. Now they know. They should have just not even offered it. That's wild. That is so funny. Is it the dog one that? What did you say? Spicy scenes? I can't even read the comments right now. My brain is not processing words. I don't know if that was the manga. Okay. Black and white, black and white. Oh my gosh, I was supposed to be showing you guys something. Y'all see how like I get so sidetracked? I'm gonna do this very quickly. One, look, I surpassed my goal. I wanted to read 50 books. I read 80. That's so awesome. And I passed my page goal. But I wanted to show y'all. I mostly read like dark, intense, mysterious, adventurous, challenging, emotional, reflective, and then sad. There's a couple lighthearted ones. 4. Yeah. Maybe I need more balance. But maybe I just like what I like, you know? What? Oh. I'm not familiar with that. Now I have a new site to explore. Bruh. Literally. I think so. I really think so. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was so happy. I'm excited to see what I'll have done by the end of the year. Okay, but I'm rambling. Let's read. I feel like I talk so much, so we're gonna do like 45-minute one. Where's the fireplace when you need it? Oh, they don't have it? That is so sad. I hope this doesn't have music. Mm, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, that's good to know. I might check it out. It sounds really funny and just like fun. Do y'all hate when people share videos and the quality is not like all the way up? That bothers me so much. Anyways, happy sprinting, everyone. I hope you enjoy your books. That bell was wild. That was too much. Too much. But welcome back. How was everyone's reading? Good evening, Alana. Am I saying your name right? Is it Alana? Elena. Elena. Got to page 58 of Regretting You, listening to Legacy for the rest of the 23 minutes. Nice. Happy you got some reading done. Good night. Hope to see you again soon. You're very welcome. Good night. I'm sure they're already gone. But that bell was so wild. That was too much. Too much. I finished Crossroads. I didn't even think about what to rate it. I feel like it was like a solid 3. But that ending, actually, I think it was a solid 3.5. But that ending was like a 2.5. So I think I'm going to give it a 3. Yeah, it was a novella. I did not like the way it ended. I love grief horror though. I loved how they showed like a grieving mother losing their child and the lengths one will go to end the suffering of their child and cope with their own grief of losing the person you literally brought into this world. So that part I really liked. I honestly wish that it was a full-length novel because there were a lot of elements, specifically like the relationship dynamics between the main character, her ex-husband, her boyfriend, and her mom that could have really went in like really cool directions. So I think I would have enjoyed it better. And like the lore, the speculative, geez, I cannot speak, the speculative elements. I think it would have been really cool if that got fleshed out more. So I think I would have enjoyed it better if it was like a full length novel. Like a good 300, 350 pages. I think I would have preferred. But it was a quick little read. I listened to the audio. I think it's like a 3-hour audiobook, but I listened to it on 2x speed throughout the day today. So anyways, it was fine overall. I think I'm gonna move on to well, I still have some cleaning, like a little bit of cleaning I want to do that I'm gonna finish in the next sprint. So I think I need, this is the thing. I have a script like the audiobook platform, a trial that ends on Thursday. So I want to read as many books that I had saved over there. Also, Scribd is now like Everand, whatever the heck that is. I don't know. Um, I want to read all the audios. Well, not all of them. I won't be able to do that, but the most important ones that I can't find at my library. But the only one that I'm really interested in is either The Getaway, which is a 10-hour audio, The Wife Before, which I was mentioning earlier, which is also a 10-hour audio, or My Darkest Dearest. I think My Darkest Dearest is also a grief book, and I've been reading a lot of grief. Like, I don't know, this month, like, I've been picking up a lot of grief things. I think I need a break. Like, I still want horror. I just don't want grief horror to be like the central horrific element. So I think I don't want to read My dearest, darkest, because I think that's grief. So I might start The Getaway. I don't know if that's a slasher. I could do a slasher. I could do a slasher. I just need something like fast paced because The Crossroads, even though it was quick, it was just like it felt like a symphony playing a really slow, dark song. Like it wasn't action packed, like you're just all in her head and her emotions and just like being drawn out through her. This took place in like a couple of days, but it felt really long. So I think I need something faster. So I think I might do The Getaway. I need to look up what that's about. I just remember the cover. But I have that saved on Scribd, so I might start that in the next sprint. I'm not sure. They're having a sale? I never go to Sephora. I don't need that. I literally was just at TJ Maxx and I got these Burt's Bees tinted lip balms. I haven't tried them yet. I don't need it. 79% into A Theater for Dreamers. Ooh, okay. I haven't heard that one. Where's my phone? We're gonna look it up. I have like my diamond painting, like, what do you call it? Not taped, but like, there's like an adhesive on it that I'm sticking to my desk, but it has this plastic and that drives me insane. I need to like, the next sprint, that has to go. That has to go. Okay, what am I doing? A Theater for Dreamers. I feel like, have y'all seen Hairspray? And the mom, there was like a scene and she had all the rollers. I feel like that. Well, like one of the moms. The Theater for Dreamers. Were you reading this last time? Or did I just make that up in my head? See, this book they're grieving too. Life's hard. And today's literally the anniversary of my uncle's death. I don't need no more grief. But I hope you're enjoying this book so far. I really liked it. I really liked it. I don't typically like to read books that are from the perspective of cops or just like law enforcement in general. But I was interested because this was a black man and I just heard good things about it. So I was like, okay, maybe like it could go two directions. And he wasn't giving raccoon energy, but at the same time, it's hard for me to like not accept, but like grapple with the idea of trying to make change within a system because I believe in dismantling systems that are rooted in harm. And this is still coming from someone who works in the mental health field, which has like an extensive history of racism, sexism, misogynoir, ableism. Like those psychologists, they were doing some questionable things. Even now, like, I'm not going to get into like personal details, but I've just witnessed like people working in the mental health field doing some questionable things. So I also feel like my position in my field allows me, though I'm not making systemic change, I am advocating for different policy changes within my company. I am advocating on behalf of my clients to my supervisors and the people above us So I feel like in my role, I'm making a little change. And so I also see what he was doing. It's almost like harm reduction in a way. Like the system is so flawed, but you can have someone there to mitigate the harm, which I feel like he was doing. Um, I really liked the church element, and I liked that the main character was non-religious, but his father was very religious because it made me think a lot about how like the black community uses religion as a means of coping with trauma and abuse that we've experienced at the hands of racist institutions, because sometimes it's easier for us to say when people do something bad that they're going to get punished by God's judgment when they die than it is to try to face the reality of the situation in the present moment and try to serve justice for those that are harmed. So I really liked that commentary, and I loved that, like, the dynamics between the dad, the main character, and the main character's brother. Like, seeing a family of black men in all different ages and just their dynamics and how they were grieving, like, a black woman that they lost. It was a good book. The only thing that I didn't really like was the ending because I feel like it was too quick. Like, there was just so much context given for, like, a good chunk of the book. Like, we're really getting a picture of this town, and it's, like, really good commentary being made, and then they get to the climax, and then everything just, like, wraps up so fast, and I would have rather, like, had maybe, like, at least, like, an extra 50 pages to get more context about how the situation after the climax impacted the town and the people. And yeah, that's my own complaint. I just didn't like how fast the ending was, but overall it was good. I think I gave it 4 or 4.5. I think I gave it 4 stars. It was my first essay Cosby book. I haven't read Razor Blade Tears. I want to. I feel like that may hit too close to home though, because I think it's like the dads used to be homophobic, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can read about that. But I need to process my own stuff. But I don't know. I don't know. I may check it out though, because I've heard good things. Did you read it? Nice. Ooh, okay. We'll sprint again soon so you can finish your book. Literally. Okay, I was wondering that because I remembered like there were some books that I saved that were like will be released on like whatever date in the next month. But then some books that never happened, like it rolled over like like you'll have access or whatever. I'm like, why? But yeah, I don't think I want an actual full membership. I'm like, do I want to pay $12? I don't even pay like my KU trial is gonna be up. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna renew my Kindle Unlimited membership either. Because a lot of the books I read on my Kindle are from the library. So I'm like, I don't know. But there's also a lot of extreme horror on KU. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. 450 bright and early. I don't know what that was referring to, but yes. So it gets darker early morning. We just had daylight savings last night. So now it gets darker later. Because it's in rollers. I'm curling it overnight. Yes. all the perm rods. There's like a bunch of different sizes. There's like this size, the blue one, and then there's these white ones, which is like, I feel like there are probably two sizes between these two, but this is one of those sizes. I think there's another one that's purple that's between the blue and the white, but I don't have the purple ones. Fair. It's very fair. I don't even know that they had that. It's probably more cost effective too. I should see. I'm just like, I think if I have like horror novellas on my Kindle, I will be inclined to read them. But right now, even with the trial, I'm not even like there are some books I'll scroll and be like, oh, that sounds cool, and I'll add it to my library, but I haven't been reading them. I've read like 2 things from KU so far. And it's been like multiple months. So thank you, thank you. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow it comes out the way I hope. But we'll see. I think with like the different, well, I've done this before, but I didn't have the white ones. But it gave like different dimension because some of the curls were tighter, some of them were looser. So now it's gonna be a little bit more dimension. I didn't do a great job of planning out because I went like from the back forward, but then I did this side and then this side. So I ended up having more blue over here because I was running low on these ones by the time I got to like this area. But I think it'll be fine because my locks are different sizes. My curls are going to be different sizes. Okay, that's what I thought. It would be more affordable. I may. Let's see what Christmas is looking like. I think I made a Hoopla account. I think I made it one day when was it Bree Cherie Reads Live? And y'all were talking about Hoopla. Oh, I think this is the one, and I was like, none of the libraries where I live have that. I think this is what I was talking about. Because it's saying I've clicked this link before. Yeah, I have an account. Oh, wait, just kidding. I don't know what's happening. But I think this was the one I was like, I don't think any of my libraries have Hoopla. Yeah. I like how we've done one sprint, but I've been on live for an hour and a half. I've been talking as much as we've been sprinting. But I'm going to do another sprint. Now it's going to be 30 minutes. Because at 45, I'm going to be slumped. Yeah, I don't know how many times I've like been hosting sprints and I fall asleep. And then I wake up terrified, like, how long have I been asleep? Like, what if I just slept through the sprints? That's so scary. No. I'm giving myself anxiety about something that didn't even happen. Story of my life. Hope that's good for comments and mangas. Okay. Cosmic is a membership. You got all the sites. Cause now let me look up that. Oh, I don't know how to spell. $6. Is there a tax with memberships? That's the question. So how do you get a membership with? It's through Amazon? Oh, interesting. I didn't know about this either. Wow. You got all the sites for real. People who make book covers are so cool. Like that you can just have an idea, or like the author gives you an idea of what they want it to look like, and then you just make it look like so awesome. That is really cool. Because that's also like so important. Like some people will not read a book because of the cover, or like they won't be interested in a book because the cover is lame. So like that's a lot of like not pressure but like responsibility. Like your art is gonna be a deciding factor on if someone decides to read a book or not. About a book that you didn't even write. That's so crazy. But that's also really fun. That's also why I like looking at covers because I'm like, wow, someone put a lot of energy into that. Okay, I'm just over here looking at all the manga art. Let me go back. Okay. Oh, its own app. Ooh. You finna make me have all these memberships. Wait, so if you have a membership, then all of the titles on there are free? Because I see some right now say $0. I don't have an account. I'm just looking at the new releases. Some say $0 and then some have like prices. But if you have a membership, are they all free? 'Cause that may be a good investment if it's only $6. I would do Scribd and KU if it was only $6. But I'm like, y'all want to be like Spotify and Netflix. I don't have time for that. I'm not about to pay $12, $13 for every subscription. That, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not over here. Yeah, they are. Okay, let me stop rambling. As always, I swear, guys, I'm an introvert and I don't really talk. But for some reason, I just have so much to say when I'm live. No, it's because we're talking about books. That's my special interest. So, of course, I have something to say. Anyways, let me. Sorry, I was looking at these shorts. IKEA hack. Oh, I want to listen to Christmas music. I know when I'm doing this sprint. Happy reading, everyone. Welcome back. I did not read. I literally was cleaning up and just got lost in my thoughts. So I did not read. That's okay. I think I really want to sit down and read. So I did all the cleaning that I'm going to do. I just have to bring some trash and dishes down to put in the dishwasher. But I think in the next sprint, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to try to finish. Oh, I never even changed that thing. I'm going to try to finish Mapping the Interior by Stephen Graham Jones. Um, yeah, that's a short novella. I think it's like under 100 pages, under 90 pages, I think. I'm not sure. It's really short though. So I think I'm going to read that. Um, or I'll do an audio physical book tandem read. I'm not really sure. We'll figure out when we come back from the next sprint. But I do want to read Mapping the Interior. That I do know. I just don't know. I don't want it to make me too sleepy. Maybe I should get sleepy because it is like midnight. And I need to eat something. Oh, there's a character limit. That's sad. Okay. I think I got it. It's like Kindle where you have to pay for okay. So you can buy books and there's like free books. Oh, we like unlimited. Unlimited is nice. Okay. Fair. That's a good idea. Finish my book on Libby. Yay! Congrats. I hope it went well. I'm going to read my books tomorrow morning when I wake up at 4:50. That's fair. I was thinking about doing morning sprints, but I don't have a membership for StreamYard, and they let you have like 20 hours per 30 days or something like that. So I feel like after this live, I'll probably have like 4 hours left until November 19th, which is so sad. But I'm also thinking of just upgrading because I like doing sprints. I need to look into that more. Good night. Sleep well. Okay, I think I'm going to start the next sprint now because I just want to finish cleaning and get in bed. Happy reading. Oops. Welcome back. I didn't read that sprint either. I did not read at all. I got stuck in the sunken place. Because I'm sad. But that's okay. I need to sleep. But I hope everyone had a good reading experience. And made some progress in their books. Now I'm gonna go curl up and cry and read No Sleep Reddit. That's good though. Even if you read a page. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for joining. Hope you have a good night. Bye.